Guys, can I... No! Hmm. Let's see... Let's do more with the chillins. Blast it all! It's a royal game, and cheating is just not done. It's a disgrace. What's going on, Nigel? You interrupted my paper reading. Sounds like somebody's got you all riled up. Someone spoiled my school's chess tourney. He or she rearranged the pieces on a chessboard during the lunch break. Say, Jennifer, maybe you and Carson can suss out the situation. Suss out? What does that mean, Nigel? You know, look over, figure out. Anyway, the chess tourney is being held at the Phaeton Club. Pop on down and have a look. You can catch up with me later at the London Zoo. I swear, we go to the London Zoo more often than any other place. Oh yeah, the Phaeton Club. Why would Sneed bring his parrot? Like, seriously, why would you bring your parrot out? It's like those people who bring their stupid yappy dogs places, but why the fuck would you bring your bird? Hey, that parrot is squawking at us. Sorry for the racket. I'm afraid Giggles here feels she must greet every stranger she sees. Something of a watchdog, eh? Mr. Sneed talks really fast. I volunteered to help Mrs. Cowslip monitor the chess tourney. I quite like chess. All the children are so quiet and orderly while they play, you know. I'm afraid this disgraceful incident is my fault. I was watching the chessboards during lunch, but I fell asleep with Giggles here on my shoulder. I guess he brought the bird so he could take a nap. While I was napping, someone slipped in and removed the chess piece. I'm actually a very light sleeper, so the rascal must have crept in quite quietly. Hello, children. My, that is a noisy bird you have, Mr. Sneed. Perhaps you can help us with our problem. We're having a quarter-finals of our school chess tourney. While we were at lunch, someone tried to cheat by removing a chess piece from the board. Fortunately, I noticed the difference, so I've excused the children until we can figure out what to do. What a disgraceful thing to happen. Do you have any idea who removed the chess piece? Well, it could have been any one of our quarter-finalists. Philip Mind, Gemma Kent, Natalie Ott, or James Newman. But of course it would seem to be James. Removing the piece gave him a much better position in his game against Gemma. James isn't normally one of our stronger players, but in this tourney he has been doing very, very well. I hope this doesn't mean that he's been cheating all along. Perish the thought. This chessboard is the one that was tampered with. One of Gemma Kent's pawns has been taken from the board and carefully stacked with the other dead pieces. Not a very clever crime, I'm afraid. It was dead obvious. If someone had just moved a piece to a worse position, I might never have noticed. But with the pawn gone, Gemma will lose the game very soon. Well, bitch was gonna lose anyway. Now what will happen? Well, because it was tampered with, this game will have to be played over again. If we can prove who did this, then of course he or she will be banned from the tournament. Sign out sheet. Chess players, written where they've gone. Philip Mind at the British Library, do not disturb. He's such a queenie little prick. Gemma Kent and Natalie Ott, Tower Green to see the Ravens. James Newman off to play chess with the dead. British Library, no sweat. That's over at the British Museum. But what on earth could James mean by play chess with the dead? The Tower Green, where there are ravens. I'm sure Gemma Kent and Natalie Ott are at the Tower of London. Good job. But how do we get there from here? Oh good, 2 directions. Let's look at our map of London. First find the Phaeton Club in Knightsbridge. That's where we are. To get to the Tower of London, do we want to go west, towards Kensington, or east to the Thames River? I think it's east. Right! The Tower of London is east of the Phaeton Club. Come on, Carson, let's go. You lead the way. If you let Carson lead, he's gonna ditch you first chance he gets. Oh, Philip Mind. He's not gonna want to talk to us. See that kid over there with the stick up his ass? That must be Philip Mind. Do you mind? I'm studying this classic old game between Bobby Fischer and Boris Spassky. Leave me be. Sorry to bother you, but we're investigating cheating at the chess tourney. Where were you during the lunch break? Eating. I forget where Dorothy Atari and I had lunch. Wherever it was gruesome. Now buzz off. Well, he's not very friendly, is he, Carson? I guess he takes his chess very seriously. Little bitch.